A happy 2012, Jason Basin here, and I hope that all your dreams may come true. Today, a new item here on the show, the Roland SH-32 that was released 10 years ago in 2002. This nice module that go back to the Roland, first Roland's SH1, we had the SH2, SH5, and of course the SH101 that were really terrific modules. I see on the internet a lot of demonstrations of this SH-32, but I don't see so many tutorials, and I want to do something about that. Today I'm going to talk about setting your module when you just bought something like that. Many people who do tutorials forget that sometimes the owner before has done some things inside the machine, and when you want to program it, you as buyer, it doesn't work. You have error messages. I had already that with my MC303 when I worked with it in the past. Then I want to work with it this year, but it gave error messages. And then I set it back to the factory settings, and that problem was fixed. So I'm going to tell you about that. I'm going to tell you about MIDI, how to link this, set it on the right MIDI channel. And the most important thing, I'm going to tell you how to make a sequence with the sounds that are on board of this Roland, and also with the written sets that are on board with this Roland. First, I'm going to tell you about the factory settings. So it would be wise to set it back to the factory settings. What must you do to set it back? You must push the 1A button, tune, there. You must push that, and then you must set the contact knob on, off. You must turn the SH-32 on, and then there will come on the screen all. Otherwise you use the value knobs until you have all. Then you push right. He will show you sure. You push again right. Then he will work, do a little program. You see some letters, and then end will flash. When end flash, then the factory settings are back in the machine. So you have emptied all the other information from the previous owner. So that's a very good thing. You won't have error messages normally when you do that, when you set it back to the factory settings. So now I'm gonna set this machine on. I have already set it to the factory settings this evening. Before we go to make a sequence with a written and a sound, I'm gonna show you how you can put this machine SH-32 on the right MIDI channel. Here we have that knob. You must turn it to system. System, it's the word written in red and white. You set it to system. Then you see here also underneath system, and you choose button 6. You push it, and then here, I hope you see it, you see 1, and with the value knobs up, we go to channel 2, 3, 4, 5 until 16. That's to set your SH-32 to the right MIDI channel. That's what's interesting when you link it to a computer or to another device that controls the SH-32. What I will do in the future, I will link my TR-707 to the SH-32, and then my TR-707 will command this SH-32. But now the main port, we gonna see that now. You have here a very important button just above here the screen. You have the patch perform button. When you push it, when it's lit, it's in perform mode. When it's not lit, it's in patch mode. To make a sequence with a sound and a rhythm set, you must push it in perform. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna first take a nice sound. We're gonna first take a nice sound. To that sound we're gonna use further on. So we're gonna first use a sound. What do? You push preview. Very nice work of the people of Roland. The preview button. You can listen to the sounds without an external. You must have an external keyboard. So I see there. I don't think you see it so very well. So I'm gonna place it. So A46. That sound with the value knobs up and down. You can go upwards and downwards in the program. There are 4 banks of sounds in this module. Here we have A55. Let's say we're gonna use this sound. All right, A55. We remember that. Then we gonna do what we have to do. So you push on that knob and it's lit perform modes. That's the first step. We're gonna see it in 15 steps. That's the first step. Now you push perform is lit. Then you push that perform button together with exit. You push on the same moment on the both keys, and what do we see? They are both lit. Patch and exit are flashing. That's alright. We are now in assign mode. That means we're gonna assign a patch to port. But first, to a patch to a port, we're gonna assign now a rhythm set to port 4. Port 4 is the rhythm. You push that. You push 4R. We set the preview button out. You push that. Then you push bank on bank. You see those 4 lights are flashing, but you don't see towards them. You go here, 8. You push that one, and then you select one of those 4 buttons. You select this one, the first one, 1A. What does the screen say? It shows you push exit. So you push exit. After that, you push exit. Now we're gonna choose a rhythm style. We're gonna first choose a style. Let's say we have already choose sounds in the patch mode. Now we are in perform mode. We're gonna now use a style, choose a style, a written style. There we have in the screen 18R. That means that's pattern 18 of the written styles. We can push again here preview, and then we can hear those written styles. You push it. You push again style, because when you push there, the style is gone out, so we push again. This is style 18. Then you push on the value button some a little bit further on in the program. We are on 25 now, and we listen what that gives. You push again this button 1A. I already listened to the sounds a little bit. I think it's 34 was a little bit like the music of Robert Armani. I like a lot his music, so we're gonna choose 34. I think it was 34. So let's say we're gonna use this pattern 34R. It's on the screen. Alright, we push again on the preview button. And now what must we do? We must push at the same time on the 4R button and on the on button at the same time. I do it like that. We see 4R is flashing. And we do exit. So now we have chosen the style, the written. Now we're gonna see for the sound. Now we must push this button. You see here arpeggiator step in. Here on this part we gonna choose an arpeggiator style for the sound that we have chosen. It was A55 in the beginning. We have chosen that. He will be played. We're gonna choose an arpeggiator style. The sound, the arpeggiator style will come here. So we have that was step 9 that we have done now. We have indicated part 1 for the arpeggiator to come there. Now we again we push, we go to again to the assign mode. You push patch and the other button exit again together. You see they are both flashing again. We go back to assign modes. And now we're gonna select the patch, in this case A55, for the part that we have selected in step 9. Step 9 is this part. Now we're gonna set there the patch, the sounds in that part. What must we do? We must push the bank knob. You see all those 4 lights are flashing. We must choose A55. So we push A, and then I let you see the screen. We see an A, and the 2 little lines are flashing. That means there we must place the 2 5s, 55. So we push 5 and again 5. Then we have there the pattern A55 that we have selected there. What must we do then? We push again on exit. We return from the assign modes. So exit. Then we're gonna choose a style for the arpeggio. For the arpeggio, you push style here. Push style, and in the screen you see all kinds of the codes for the arpeggios. Let's say you choose arpeggio, this arpeggio 23, you see that in the screen. You choose it with the value buttons up and down. You can scroll through the arpeggio menu. You choose that one, 23. That's step 13. And now step 14, you push on the knob in which you have put the patch in. The patch you have put into port 1. So you push that patch 1. At the same time you push that patch, and then you push on. I already did that some 10-15 minutes ago. It didn't work well when I push it on the same time. So I think it's first you push 1, you hold it, and then you push on. So you push 1 and then you push on. It's a little bit difficult because I have my hands full, one hand with camera here, but that must be good. That was step 14. And step 15, that's we push the preview button, and normally we must hear the sound together. We must hear the sound together with the rhythm. So let's hope it goes well. That must I say. You must also we hear the sounds and the rhythm, but when I release it, the knob, you don't hear anything anymore. So what must you do? You must push also the hold button. Hold, and you push again this button. And we have what we wanted to make. We have, and turn the volume up. We have a sequence made. Then you can use all the buttons to influence the sound. It's a fantastic machine, the SH-32. It's a fantastic machine with all the sliders. You can make fantastic sounds. I'm sure of it. There are a lot of possibilities. With here you have depth. You have the oscillators 1 and 2, the filter, cutoff, and resonance. Resonance, that's very interesting. We have the amplifier with an ADSR filter, let's say, attack, decay, sustain, release possibility. It's really a very nice machine. The next time I will talk about, there is also, you can make your own rhythm with it. Rhythm set, you take a beat and then a hi-hat and so on. And you can also make the special effects work. There are a lot of special effects for the SH-32. We will see that the next time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it and that you know now something more about this SH-32. Okay, bye bye, and watch also my other videos in the meantime, and I will come back also on this SH-32. I'm gonna do in the future now in January also tests with other instruments of me. So I would say subscribe to my channel and you won't miss a thing. Alright, thank you for watching, bye bye.